Howdy, everybody. So, there's been a whole bunch of new features for Notion, and I just want to kind of go through some of the easier, really kind of simple ones. But the reason I like them is because I am a graphic designer, and goodness knows I really like things to look pretty. So, none of these are essential, but I do think that they will change how I kind of look at Notion, and some of it for the better, some of it not so much. So, I do want to go over this. The first thing I want to show you is they've changed a feature, and it's one that I use heavily, and especially if you use the Business Hub, it is everywhere. And that is the simple adding the sum underneath a column. It's not here anymore, and it is aggravating. If it's already being used, you're fine. They didn't take anything away. They just moved how we accessed it. So no one likes to do a Google search. So here's how you get it. All you have to do is go to a single column. It doesn't matter which one. And you can put in something like the sum. Easy. 10, 10, 20. We got it. Now, as soon as you add it in one place, suddenly it becomes available everywhere else. So I always like to know how many rows I have. I like to know the sum of numbers, stuff like that. Not a big change, but if you're making new databases, you just want to be aware of it. I am certain they did it so that when your mouse is flying all over the place, you're not just seeing it pop up over and over, which I guess is a good thing. But if you're like me, you don't like change. The next two are actually good ones. I really do like these, and it is so incredibly simple, and it makes a big, big difference for me. When I'm working on wide databases, I will eventually get over here into the danger zone. This danger zone is where I accidentally start clicking these things here, and it drives me nuts because I'll accidentally add something new or open up the settings. I hate it, and it's always been a problem for me because I have fast hands that are not super accurate. And now they've added the minimize feature. And thank you. Thank you so much for making it so much smaller. I can still access everything, but I don't need to see it. I know it's there. So for me, this has been amazing because it is less chance of me accidentally clicking these things. So tiny change, but a big deal in my world. For the other one, I'm actually going to switch over into the Business Hub real quick because we already have an accounting page. So right now, if you wanted to do a feature that Excel has, which is conditional coloring of columns or rows, we didn't have the ability before. And it gets helpful when you're looking at large volumes of data. For me, my accounting is where I have probably close to 1,000 rows worth of data now. And I have to scroll through it because I'm looking for specific things very quickly. I like it to be organized, so I group it, I do this, I do that. But there's another nifty way that they've just included, and that is conditional coloring. And it's extremely easy to use. I really like it. I think I'm actually going to go back through and make it one of the add-ons into the Business Hub. But if you already have a Notion table and you just want to add it, super easy. So we're just going to do a new color setting, and we have to pick what column. Well, I want to know the difference between my income and my expenditures. So for income, I want it to be green. Easy. For expenses, I want it to be red. And you can see we can set it up. Income is, or income, and here is our statement. We can do specific values. We can do greater than, less than's, empty, not empty. For me, just not empty because obviously we have data in there. And then now when I am flying down, I don't have to look up here. I don't have to keep trying to line up my mouse as I go across. It is just as simple as red or green. And I absolutely love this. If you're like me, you like things to look pretty, and it just visually helps me process data faster. So those are the three little things that I wanted to bring up. There's going to be more coming. I'm going to talk about the new feeds feature, and I'm going to talk about mail integration for those who want to take the step and integrate their email into Notion as well. So that is coming down the pipeline. Stay tuned. And if you want to get updates, just click subscribe and you will get all the videos relating to Notion and everything that will just help your author career. And as always, if you have questions, by all means, feel free to reach out. You can contact me at desk@covervillain.com or go to covervillain.com and check out all the Notion offerings. All right? Take care.